Hello everyone, thank you for joining me. Cindy here from clbcraftcreations.blogspot.com. In today's card we are making this Valentine's Day, or really love card. It doesn't have to be just for Valentine's Day. And it is using products from the new 2015 Occasions catalog, which just went live yesterday. We're so excited. This is actually using the sophisticated Serifs alphabet stamp. I love this stamp. It's very versatile, and I wanted to show how we could make this. This was a card that was inspired by a card I had seen at my local paper source. Actually, it was a papyrus card, and actually I had seen this years ago, so I'm sure that there's many of them out there like this, but it's a very simple, quick and easy card and does not take a lot of steps. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm starting with a piece of basic black cut at 3 3/4 by 4, and we're going to go ahead and swipe our embossing buddy across the top. We're going to be doing some white embossing. Now another alternative is to actually use the craft ink, the white craft ink if you want. I just didn't seem to get as clear of an image that I wanted with the craft ink. I wanted to do a layering technique. I'll actually show you what I did. So I had layered the white craft ink and then I stamped over top of it with real red ink, and it's actually a really cool effect. It's very like chalkboard kind of painted look, which I really like as well, but it was not what I was looking for this card. So that's why I went ahead and did the white embossing. Okay, so we're going to take the letters. Now what I did is I lined, they're really easy to line up, but I took them and I lined them up with the squares on my grid mat, and I just made sure that I had the same spacing. I just made sure that the lines lined up, and they're really easy to line up. And then I just stuck my block right on top. So there's certainly a variety of ways that you can do this, but that's how I did it, and I wanted to put them in a square. You could put them all in one line if you wanted. So I'm going to take my Versamark ink. We're going to get that inked up. I need to re-ink my Versamark pad. Should be okay. Okay. And then we're just going to center this in the middle. Of course, I'm on black here. It's a little difficult to see. Press onto your, now I do have a mouse pad underneath of me. You probably want to use your Stampin' Pierce mat. I just noticed with these more solid images, it does help to have a little cushion behind it. I didn't need it with the monogramming card that I made before, but with embossing I just didn't want to take the risk. So I'm going to sprinkle some white embossing powder on here. The rest back in my little cup. And make sure that you get all the excess off of this, because it will leave spots, and on black cardstock it's very difficult to hide. So I'm going to go ahead and give this a little flick and then heat set it. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back, and so as you can see it's a little warped. But that's okay. I'm going to use some fast fuse just to make sure it sticks. And I did get a little bit of flex on the white, but I'm okay with it. It's not a lot, so I am good with it. Okay, and we're going to attach that to a piece of real red cardstock, which is cut at 4 by 5 1/4. So we'll go ahead and get the fast fuse out. Actually, take this out of the way now. Just center that up at the top. You could also use dimensionals here, but I actually have the little heart on dimensionals as well, so I didn't want to make it too. Okay, just make sure that's pressed down nice and good. And again, take a piece of my real red cardstock and my heart punch from the Itty Bitty Accents punch pack. Just punch one of those little hearts out. Put that, I've got a piece of dimensional here. Just stick that on the back. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and attach this. We have a standard Whisper White, standard A2 card size, 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2, make top folding A2 size card. And we're going to center that up there. It's buckling a little at the bottom, but I'll fix that in a sec. Okay, and so then we're going to take this little piece of dimensional off of there, and then I'm going to put my little heart right in the center of you. And then I'm going to take my my white gel pen and I'm just going to handwrite the word you. This pen writes so smoothly. I love this pen. And so there you have it. And you want, if you are going to handwrite it, you certainly could have just left the love and not put the U on there. I think that looks nice as well. But I wanted to add the U. So, but this is actually still a little wet, so be careful so that you don't smear it. Make that the last thing that you do. And I did not stamp anything on the inside. I left it blank. So that is, and that is basically a completed card project. So here's my original. And before you know it, you could have, this is a very easily mass-produced card. Very simple. It's very sweet, and you could have a bunch of these knocked out in no time. You could even change the color schemes, make it pink. You know, just have fun with it. They're simple. So I hope that you enjoyed today's card project. Again, this featured the sophisticated Serifs alphabet stamp that's in the new 2015 Occasions catalog. If you need a copy of the catalog and you do not have a demonstrator currently, please send me an email. I'll be happy to get you a copy out in the mail. And please hit the like button if you like this card. Subscribe to my channel so you get updates on all of my video updates, and leave me a comment. You can also head on over to my blog at clbcraftcreations.blogspot.com with updates on other cards and promotions. And I will see you again soon. Thanks, guys.